Hello YouTube, it is September 9th, 2019, and today I'm here with a voiceover because I just got finished styling my hair, so I ain't going to be on camera today. But I will leave a link down to the original video just in case anybody's wondering what I look like. So this is a updated version of Textbroker. I did a video for Textbroker over a year ago on this channel, and I want to give y'all an update of me getting back into it. So basically, I've been doing these articles since I've been bored. Been waiting on the job front to come back through. So this is what I've been doing on the days that I'm bored, and I'm actually going to do a couple today. So these are the articles that I have done for Textbroker. Not that many, only 11. Within the past year, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they range in cents. So, give y'all an idea of the assignments that you can do. Let me show y'all around to the assignments. So, let's say health and medicine. If I wanted to do one for there. Some articles you have to be exact 500. Some of them you can be between like 500 to 550. Like treat your body right. Let's see what that one does. And once you click on it, you have a 10-minute timer to look over to see if you want to accept or not. See the required keywords. So you got to use this particular phrase one time. And that is important. Sometimes they say you can use it 3 to 5 times, but if you use it more or less, the article will not accept. The only exceptions is when the client says you have to use it at least that many times. That means you can use it more than the required amount of times as long as you use it that many times. But when they say it specifically like this, that means you can only use this phrase particularly one time throughout the whole article. Has to be between 500 and 550 words and has to be typed within a day. Usually I can get these articles done within like an hour's time frame. So you just copy and paste the thing and find out what it's about. This is how I do it. Huh? I don't know why that sent me to a document. Okay, but usually if it's a website or whatever, let's see what this article is about. Let me try it one more time. Okay, for whatever reason that didn't go through. So let's try another example, y'all. Let's see, show orders. Let's do education. No, computer software. Flash games. See, this one requires 2 to 3 times. Write an article about online flash games. The article must necessarily have the original title. That's interesting. Okay, so flash game. So in this case, the client wants an article specifically for this. The deadline is 3 days. I'm still puzzling if I want to actually try this one. Let me pause real quick, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. No, I don't want to do that one after all. I had to search about what that one's about. So let's see if one I seen earlier is still up. Let's see, so I'm going to go to miscellaneous. See, we got a couple of $4 articles. I've already done several on this. Now I can do this client a couple more times if I want to. I cannot use the exact same wording that I did for the last video. Like this one would pay me $1.75 just to watch a 10-minute video clip on YouTube. So just for example, to show y'all this, go to YouTube.
Events on the.
I watch a 10-minute video on JetSmarter CEO Sergey Petrasova, which is right here, and then this is Brad McMurray who's interviewing him. He's a billionaire. By the age of 28, he founded JetSmarter, a private charter company that makes it accessible for people to charter a private flight at very reasonable rates, rates that are lower than commercial flights. So, got all that just by looking at this video, did article on that, and already gotten paid out for it. So that's basically how it's done. You got articles easy like that, but once you go up to like the high dollar articles, it gets a little bit more, you got to do a little bit more. So articles like this, $575 to 600 words. So as long as you're between these, you're good. Under or over, we're not accept. So that's basically it in a nutshell. And once you get $10 worth of articles done, you can go to your payout, which is right here. You go to account settings, you go to payout, and you click the green button, request payout. Right now I'm at $12. I'm waiting for one more article to get approved, and then I'll do my payout. And matter of fact, I do a whole separate video on that because it's going to show you how you get a notification, and then it'll go to your PayPal, and then you transfer it to your card. So I'll do one more payout demonstration video, but that's my current amount right now. But I will do an updated payout video. But that's basically it in a nutshell. I'm going to try to find one article I can demonstrate for y'all to do. So let me go back to miscellaneous. Let me go all the way to article page 20. Okay, now I found where I was at earlier. Location Smart Recap. Oh, it resets. Okay. I always wonder what happens if you click back on the same article that you clicked on earlier, even though there's multiple ones. So it looks like the timer resets. So even when the thing goes out, I guess it will still let you darn on apply for it if you exit it out and come back into it, versus just letting the clock run down to 0. So I need a recap of the following. So we're going to go to our website. This will open it up in a second window. 5 ways Location Smart helps your business do IP geolocation. see what the client wants more specifically. In your recap, add some info about location, smart as a company. You can find more information here. So we will use this as our secondary source to add. So company. So I'm actually going to accept this one, and then I'm going to show y'all my article and show y'all how to submit. So I'm going to pause this and come back with y'all. Okay, YouTube, I'm back a little over a half hour. Well, it's been an hour, but it's been a half hour since I've been working on this approximately. Of course, true to Diva Wan's fashion, there's never been a video within the past 2 months that I've done where there hasn't been a knock at the door or a phone call. So I had to take actually a phone call for about a half hour. So I had to pause this video and reconsume later. So I've been focusing on this for about a half hour, and I have now completed the word requirement. So this article needed 350 to 450 words. As a 3-star, I earned a penny per word. Now, if I was 5 stars, I would have earned 5 cents per word. So my earnings would have been about $20 for this. But of course, I was a C average student when it came to English. So yeah, I don't have flawless grammar, but I do just enough. So before I submit this, this is what I actually do. I copy it. Wait a minute. I copy everything. And then I go to an untitled Google Docs and I click paste. And the reason why I do this is because in the actual Textbroker, see, it doesn't pick up on the errors. So you see that one? It says consider changing to trying to access. Trying to access. Then I go back to Textbroker and I go to where that error was located. There we go right there. Trying to access. And that is very key to keep your score up, because if I didn't do that, it probably would have dropped my rating down to a 2-star. So then I go and look at this. Mental placement of where it's at. Okay. Told me to put a D on it for past tense. Then I go back again. Okay. Then I scroll up. For the most part, I didn't have that many errors. So like I said, I'm a C average student, y'all. Many of ways. So it's just saying take off the of and just have in a great many ways. So that is the second line from the second paragraph. So then we go to second line of second paragraph. Oh, wait a minute. Scroll up. So this is my first paragraph. This is my second paragraph. Second line. Take off the of. And then that's my hyperlink right there to the article, and I'm going to show you how that looks once you click review and submit. It's not going to show up like this once the article is in the view form. I'll show y'all how that looks in a moment. And then last is first paragraph, third from last line, that consists. Okay, I forgot the S on consists. So third from last line, first paragraph. Third from last line, first paragraph. And that is everything. So once again, that is why it's key to make sure you proofread your work. Make sure your spaces are all correct. Make sure your words are correct. Make sure you're using them correctly. Just because you got the right word, if you're using the basic level of Grammarly, it would not, sometimes it would not determine if you're using the word correctly or not. Sometimes you got to get the advanced version of Grammarly to determine if you're, doing run-on side text, or, this word is being used the wrong way. Because a word can be spelled correctly, but you might be using it in the wrong context, if that makes sense. So now we're going to go to preview and submit. You see how that looks now? So now it has created a hyperlink. So let me go back to revised text. See how it looks right here? Thank goodness it has the hyperlink version to do this versus manually having to type this in. I remember back in the day, back in 2006, 2007, when I used to do articles, and you used to have to type this in manually. You didn't have the hyperlink button like that readily available with these types of, article software. But anyways, go back to preview and submit text. What is Location Smart in 5 of the many ways it can help your business? Goes into my first paragraph, my second paragraph, my third, my fourth, my fifth, my sixth, and my it got a little bit smaller once we got down to the final ones, y'all. Shoot, because once again, the thing is, it won't let you go over a certain amount of word count. Now, if I was able to go into like 600 words, I could have filled these, lower paragraphs out, made them a little bit more meatier. But once I started getting down and I noticed that my word count, and it's easy to exceed the word count, but you cannot go over the word count. When you try it, if you want to, it will not pay you more money. It will reject the article, and it will actually have you forced to go down. So don't try to exceed the word count. Stick within 350 to 450. You can't go below 350, and you can't go past 450. In certain cases, they want the word count to be exact, which means, let's say if this was just 350, you couldn't have 351 words, nor can you have 349. And that can be irritating because you purposely have to go back and have to take words out every time, because when you're typing, it's impossible to specifically type 350 words of an exact article. You have to always go in and take something out at the end. Versus when they give you a window to play with, it's more easier to fall within this window versus trying to type 450 words exact or 350 words. Because with me, it was easier for me to bypass 450. But knowing that I needed to stay within this window, it was easier for me to stay within this window first versus trying to get this exact. But they do have articles where you have to have the words exact. That's why you always have to pay attention to the word count. Now, this one did not, unlike the other articles that I showed y'all, this one did not have no keywords that I had to use a certain number of times. If it did, it would be up here, and it would show you how many times I used the said keyword. So this was one of those articles where I didn't have to use a keyword a certain number of times. But after that, I'll just go ahead and click submit text. So there we go. You have successfully submitted this article. The client has 3 days to review the article and accept it. If the client does not take action within 3 days, the article is automatically accepted 96 hours after submission. Once accepted, your earnings will be credited to account payout for further information on your articles and therefore evaluation. Now I'm going to show y'all what that looks like when the client accepts the payment. So this is the email that you will get. Congratulations, the client has accepted the article. And this is not the same article that we just did. You will not get a response that fast typically. So this is one that I did earlier in the week. The client has accepted the article. Equalities First Holdings Hong Kong. Payment for this article has been credited to your Textbroker account. Please review to our frequently asked questions on payment for details on transferring your earnings from your Textbroker account to your PayPal account. And like I said, I would do a video showcasing a payout in a later date. I'm going to request my payout. Actually, I can request it now if I wanted to, but I'm going to do a separate video since this video is already long enough. But anyways, assignments, statistics. Okay, y'all, like I was saying before I was cutting off, I was going to show y'all my statistics showing the final article that I did. My laptop overheated and it shut down right in the middle of my thing. I had to the screen froze. It was not responding to Central Alt Escape, none of that. So I literally had to cut my laptop off and turn it back on and pray that my Screen-O-Matic would have saved the video that I was already doing, because I was going to be real mad if I end up having to do it over, because I wouldn't have been able to show y'all the project. Y'all would have just had to hear me narrate what the project was, but thank goodness it saved. So y'all looking at this video, y'all have already seen the paragraphs that I did, me proofreading it, how to check for spelling errors. Thank goodness all of that part of this video was saved. But anyways, like I was saying before my video overheated, you go to statistics, and this is the article that we just did. This is my lifetime total, y'all. But this is the article that I just did. This gave us $4.44. And like I said, if I wasn't distracted with a phone call, this would have been a half-hour work. So getting 2 of these out is a little bit over $8 an hour. So a little bit above, minimum wage in my state. I'm in North Carolina, so we are one of 21 states that pays $7.25 an hour. So if you're looking for a way to supplement your income, this ain't going to be no replace. Now, some of y'all can make money fast. Like if y'all can do voice to text and you're very good at English and you can fill in the punctuations and stuff, this probably can make you a good $12 to $13 an hour on average. Some people can make over $100 a day. Me, like I said, I'm not the best when it comes to English, so I can't do the voice to text option. But I show y'all how that is done within the last video that I've done with Textbroker, how you can do voice to text instead of having to type, because the voice obviously can type faster than what you can, more likely. So with that being said, this is the article. So they have 3 days to accept it. So the 12th. If they don't, it will automatically be given to me on the 13th. Now with one of these right here, Dr. Jennifer Walden article, this person did not respond to me within 3 days. So Textbroker automatically accepted this on the 8th. Now, as far as these, I got acceptance for them all today. And y'all just seen this one. Matter of fact, this is the one that y'all seen in the email. Instagram First Holdings. That got accepted today. Actually, that was an automatic one as well because it had to the knife. But this one was accepted earlier today as well, along with this one. So technically, this one, these are the only 2 that accepted within the time frame. So the ones that had to be manually accepted by Textbroker was this one which was on the 8th, this one which was the 9th, which is the day, and this one because y'all just seen this in my email. Now these right here had till the day to respond, and this one had till tomorrow, and they've already paid out. So these people already looked at it manually and accepted it. And then this one I will be waiting on the next payout because the day is already Monday. So unless by somehow this person responds directly by Thursday, Textbroker will approve this on Friday. But the request your payout though, you have to request it by 11:59 on Thursday. So this is my current balance, and I can request a payout right now if I want to. But what I'm going to do is wait till Thursday because there might be a chance. Go back to assignments. No, wait a minute. Where was I at? No, statistics. So there might be a chance that this might lump into my thing along with another one that I do tomorrow. So in that case, I might get up to $20. So y'all will see that in the next video whether my payout would be the 13 that is currently at, or would it be closer to $20 if I can get another $4 in tomorrow. Tomorrow. So if it accepts this one on its payday, it'll be 17. If I can get another one in, it will be $21 that I will pay out. So that is it, y'all. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments box down below, and I will see y'all soon with more videos. Look out for the payment proof coming out by this Saturday. I will do it late Thursday night or Friday morning, and I will have that video uploaded Saturday, which is, oh, we have Friday the 13th coming out. Ooh. So it will be on the 14th. So look out for that video on the 14th.